understand. Okay. So
Right.
with that notion, um, when people like Desi in society, right, they're not gonna be as nice as me asking these questions. When they decide to want to start judging you based on that and calling you a coward, a bitch, like a punk, like what exactly are
A
you gonna
buck.
do? Yeah, yeah. What exactly are you gonna do? Because ultimately speaking, um, this is a crime. How on earth did you guys sit there and watch this man? I didn't even know about that, honestly. How do you guys sit there and watch this woman get beat up?
I mean, I told you.
You do know that is accessory, right?
You just that. That's it.
And like I said, Nature was a snitch. This man wasn't in jail for 4 hours. I could hear on his, though he was talking on the phone to those people. Oh, if he goes down, he's bringing everybody else down with him as well. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely going to bring down a lot of people with him. But some of you
Oh
Yeah,
guys,
like
yeah.
somebody said in the
Oh yeah,
comments,
he
like,
is.
you know what I'm saying, you step up, you probably are talking about the idea of getting jumped.
but if your mother was getting beat up, you would worry about getting jumped or you get jumped with your mother.
No, I'm not saying that to justify. I was responding
Mhm.
to a comment.
Right. Somebody asked, "Are you in therapy? Did you decide
No.
you don't think you need therapy?
What type of therapy?
Psychological? What the hell? Psychological therapy, man. Like,
I mean, I get that y'all laughing at me, but you know,
oh, I'm not
I don't
laughing at
come from
all.
an environment where therapy is a normal thing to seek
And,
after.
and
Like I
that's and
don't even
that's
know how to go about seeking therapy. That's a TV thing to me. From
okay.
I
I
don't
no,
really.
and I like the fact
Right.
that and I like the fact that you're honest. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, what he said was crazy, and it's true. Most black people look at therapy as something foreign, but
Right.
most
So
but,
why
most
do you
black people in
think that people
America
would want to
need
follow
therapy.
your unhealed ass anywhere, and you out here unhealed, thinking that women getting their ass whipped is
I
normal
never.
because that's what you saw. So
I
you
never
know,
said some. I never
like I
said people
said,
should follow
you
me.
ain't
I never
you
said people should follow me.
what?
I never said people should follow me.
No,
I,
you said that you want to have your own environment, but you wanted to have your a garden, sustainable solar, and all
I'm
this
saying
stuff.
my own thing.
Oh, your own thing. Oh, you don't want to have your own little cult going on. That's not what you were
I
saying.
want to have my own
Oh,
family
okay.
where
Oh,
I
because
do
you
my
said that you
own
wanted to be
thing.
community based and build the community, and I think that's what I heard. And you
Yeah, that's what he
use
said.
words like community and
What?
have gardens and solar and all of this stuff. So you didn't speak individually.
If
You spoke
someone,
in
if
community. So who would follow
like
you
like
any
I
goddamn
said,
where?
like I said, organically, if somebody feels it in their self to take heed to any lessons or anything positive that I have to offer because they want to take heed of it and they need that help,
Mhm.
then I'm open to offering them that help. But
Right.
I'm not looking to have nobody follow me.
Hold on,
Not
Desi.
in that.
But that's I think that's you know, if you're not healed, I got you, Rose. Give me a second. If you're not healed, how are you going to lead people? And how, like, people are going to follow you simply because of your presence, which I could hear, right? Simply because Jay was saying this before, God, simply because of your ideas.
Mhm.
And at which point it is going to be your duty to be a leader because you can't just turn people away that want to be helped, especially if you have something that they don't have, right? That's not your main. That's why when I asked True, I said, where is your humanity? But understand something simple. Where is your therapy? Because you're not healed, right? And if you're not healed, and if you look, there are so many resources out there. People just need to find them. They're not that hard. They're free, by the way. You know what I'm saying? And healing starts within, but also it's okay to listen to other people and also be a part of different things and see. Like for me, every single one of you men that were there, every single last one of you guys, right? You guys should be doing community hours in terms of working in women's shelters, working with women's rights groups, working with children's groups, because you guys are all in violation of these women by the simple
Mhm.
fact that you sat there,
Mhm.
right? See, if I was a prosecutor, you would be arrested. If I was a, I know he made his mistake, But the simple fact that I'm not going to sit there and say that only Elijah Bishop, let's make this very clear. All of you guys are guilty, including the women, but mostly the men. All of you guys are guilty. So people want to focus on Nature Boy. Nature Boy is a reflection of our society. First of all, as a whole, we are guilty because we allowed this son of a bitch to be where he's at. I could guarantee you, if he had nothing but white women and he was a black man, nah, he would have been gone a long time ago. America doesn't give a fuck about black people. So we're all guilty because we know what's going on. Now, all of you men, specifically, should, first of all, let me say this very clearly. Some of you guys, like True, and those other ones that are far, they need to be locked away in a mental institution. Because those guys should not be allowed to procreate. Because they're going to procreate mentally unbalanced kids. This is a plague upon our society. So for me, personally, I think every single one, last one of the people that were even in that place, something led you there. What led you there was a mental imbalance, is I don't know if it's a chemical imbalance, a stability issue, right? But something happened, right? So ultimately, this is what happens, right? Okay? You guys need to seek therapy, actually pay back restitution to society in terms of dealing with females in an environment where you actually are being watched. I don't know, homeless shelter, domestic abuse shelter, all types of crazy shit. Simply because you guys participate in the abuse. Nature Boy's not the only one that abused these women. All of you guys, and I do believe most of you men, went there for the access of what? Free pussy and not giving a fuck. No responsibilities towards society, towards yourselves. Okay?
And also as security to keep them hostage there, to keep them women not able to leave, and they had a bunch of men to stop them. I believe that as well. I believe they were there for the free pussy and the fuck whenever they wanted, act like little animals, act like bucks, act like how they were trained to be. And they were also there for security to keep them women and help hold them out.
I want to make sure I say this correctly. Some of the men that went there, they knew what they were doing. And some of the women are just pieces of shit, bad mothers, horrible women, whores, dirty, by the way. And they wanted to go over there because they want to have no responsibility. And a lot of the men that went there, I don't know you, Boomy, but a lot of the men that were in that circle, you guys went there simply for the access to women, the control mechanism, not having to pay no bills, not living in this real world. Yes. It's a fantasy. It's a fantasy. That's all it is.
I was there with my wife.
She was lucky.